The show, Donny Hathaway, Roberta. I never got to meet Donny Hathaway, but Roberta, I mean, it's just this musical family
and journey, and it's all
connection, and Nile falls in that. He's extended from Roberta and Luther, and so all these connections are amazing.
Well, that brings me to Roberta. I'm glad you mentioned Roberta, because like I told. Well, thank you. I got to let everybody know. Yes, you invited me years ago. When I first met you, I was doing an article on you.
That's right.
It's the right people, and you invited me to SIR. I get it right this time.
Right,
SIR
right.
Studio.
That's right.
For Roberta Flack's rehearsal, and
I forgot about that.
And like I told you, when she walked into the room, she just reminded me of one of my music teacher from back in elementary school.
He's the teacher.
She just looks like a teacher, and she had her bag, and you all did the thing, and I was just like, wow, it's just so humble. But I caught some of the documentary.
Oh,
and I had to stop it for a little while because it was emotionally upsetting me, because back then it's still happening, but it was much more.
Yeah.
It was horrible back then.
Connected to where you're from.
Yeah, and then and Green Valley is right around the corner. Literally. Well, it's been regentified, but it's still there. But but I want to know how it was working with her. What was your experience, and what was some of your favorites playing live? I mean,
Roberta was so personable, and you forget about how much of a giant she was. It was just it was family.
Yeah,
it was so family. She was that person. So you forget the monument, almost in sitting in the room with her, talking and laughing and having a drink or something. It was just ridiculous. On stage, she's a taskmaster.
Okay.
so hey, don't
break out that whip.
Don't slow this down.
Don't do it. Keep it going.
Yeah. So she knew what she wanted, and I think I was glad about the documentary, because what I think a lot of people don't know about her is she's a trained musician, a skilled pianist first, and figured out her voice after.
Yeah, it showed that.
Right, they talked about that. She's a pianist. She's a studied musician. So when you got on the stage with her, you couldn't mess around.
And she didn't play. And when she was younger, she had to face. I think it was one time where because of her color, she lost one of these competitions, and she was.
Yeah.
She knew that wasn't supposed to happen.
That's right.
But she didn't let that stop her.
No, she's perfect. She's another one of those perfectionists, and another one of those flawless voices.
And bold. I mean, pushed right through all of that nonsense that was going on back then.
Oh yeah.
I think. But no, you see.
So as far as some of the music that we played, Closer I Get to You, which M. wrote. Did you know that? James M. Toomey.
Wow.
Wrote that song.
Wow.
And then I ended up covering it with Luther and Beyonce. I ended up recording it with
on Dangerously in Love on her first solo album.
Yes, just Speechless, right.
And tell me about that, because I know we talked about that too.
Roberta, Joe.
Okay, let's stick with Roberta. Yeah.
So Roberta was interesting because she had these commercial hits, but she was such a jazzer. So we used to play, Duke Ellington tunes. We used to play all this other stuff, and she gave the band an opportunity to solo and express ourselves in the music. She wanted you to solo. And when I got there, the people I had been working for, that wasn't happening. I did that as a younger musician playing with other people. But, with these stars, she was one of them. I was like, okay, we got Ivan on drums. Ivan's going to do a little something for you. And I was like, oh, crap, I got to come up with something. But it pushed, she pushed you. She saw, to me, she saw my capability. She saw what I was able to bring, and she pushed me to bring it.
And she saw each musician as, she treated each of you all as if you were part of this.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So here's your shine.
Yes.
Shine.
Yes. And just like, Luther's band, she was very selective about who sat on that stage with her.
Okay.
So I told you Arturo Tappan, who I grabbed for the Luther's record, he was in the band. Jerry Barnes, who is playing with Nile right now. Sherrod Barnes, Catrice Barnes, Jerry's sister.
She was one of the singers? Oh, she passed away.
She passed away. She played piano and sang.
Okay.
Shelton Beckman, amazing singer, piano player, arranger, writer, amazing brother. And I worked with him with Roberta, but I also worked with him with Felicia Rashad. He was her MD. So we a lot of these, you overlap with these same musicians of a certain level. Who else was in the band? It was a small unit, and she made everybody that could sing. She made them sing. She tried to get me to sing. I said, Roberta, you want me to play it? You want me to pay it?
You know what? You don't want MC Ivan to sing.
Yeah,
because MC Ivan.
She tried to get me to sing. She sing this part. I'm like, oh God, Roberta, please.
I saw a live video of concert of hers with Luther.
We did that BET too. We did that BET thing. You saw that?
Yeah, that. Oh, I had that. You were there?
I'm playing drums. I'm the drummer.
Because I was there.
You was at the show.
I videotaped, because I had the interview with her right outside after the show, and it was her and Andre was sitting there, and this other lady, and she was like,
Natasha,
and
her tour manager. So what's funny about that gig is I had done Roberta before that, and Luther got busy, so she had somebody else come in. When she was taping that, they called me at the last minute. Ivan, I need you. So I hadn't worked with her for about 6-8 months. And they flew me down to DC. I did the sound check and I did the taping. So I hadn't been playing with her for a little while when I did that. So, and then from that point, she started booking me more. No, you got to stay. You got to. I need you to play with this band. I said, okay, all right.
I'm gonna have to pull that up. That was a memorable night too. That
was a great show.
Yeah, beautiful. The whole concept that they did was awesome.
So the songs I'm talking about, she does there. First time, back together again. She did that with Andre. Close I Get to You. We did the Duke Ellington tune. I can't think of the name of it right now. We did all that stuff, I can't think of all the titles.
I know one is in my head right now. I just got what? Good to be together. We should be together. Never gonna make for love.
Yeah,
Yeah, was that the duet with
I
Donnie?
think so. Yeah,
Okay, yeah, that. Oh my God.
yeah. So
Yeah, and then that one. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to dig it up.
yeah,
But
yeah. And then after Donnie died, she started doing duets with Peebo.
People Bryson. Oh yeah, Staples.
Tonight I celebrate my love with you.
She was just. Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, you. Well, I was younger, but you didn't expect anything less from these people. It was just like, oh yeah, that's what they do. You know, it's like you. I mean, it was like
I think that whole era was that. You know.
yeah, they were polished.
The Motown artists. You know, the Stax artists. You know, you had to bring it. You couldn't come in there. Oh, I'm cute, and I sound all right. No, you had to come in there with the full package.
Yeah.